Hello. So I thought I would take you guys along for the week. So I'm currently actually in isolation for another 6 days. And in these 6 days, I'm trying to focus as best I can and keep myself happy. So I'm currently in Alberta, Canada. We are not doing well with the virus. So numbers are skyrocketing. I've had to go into isolation, and basically what that means is I actually can't leave my front door legally. So I've been in isolation since Monday, and it's currently Saturday. And now that I have my head on a little bit better, I want to do something to mark time, I guess, in a certain way. So I thought I would take you guys along for the week and show you what I'm reading. So primarily right now, I am reading The Falling Mask by Samantha Shannon. And also on the docket to read this week is going to be The Shadow of Gods. This is an arc of John Gwynn's new novel that's coming out in May. So I do want to prioritize that at some point. And I've also been reading Oathbringer. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm also going to make a little cup of tea for The Falling Mask. I am just 31 pages in. So still loads to go, just scraping the surface and basically revisiting the world. And I also wanted to show you guys that this just came in the mail. This is Ariel by Sylvia Plath. I actually ordered that a long time ago. And also, again, it looks like no progress is being made on the acne, but I got these acne patches that are actually doing wonders for it. So besides these hot spots that I had a patch on a little while ago, you can see around it, the skin and the texture has really cleared. So now tea and reading. Alrighty, so I got to chapter 5. I read a little more than 50 pages. I'm on page 77. Really enjoying it. Things are finally, Paige is settled in Paris and is starting now finally to explore exactly what she's going to be doing there. I will say it is lingering more and but it's settling more into like PTSD and going through something traumatic and how a character can reckon being free after torture and stuff like that. So I'm enjoying that aspect of it because I didn't expect Samantha Shannon to dive into that too much. But it's now 5 o'clock. I actually didn't have lunch today. I just had a bowl of grapes. So I'm going to make some vegan spaghetti, I think, and watch episode 2 of Shadow and Bones. I'm really enjoying the series. It has given me hope again for book to TV or book to movie adaptation. Hello, good morning. It is now Sunday and I am currently uploading a video onto my channel, but I wanted to update you guys. So I actually got to page 90 of The Falling Mask. I read another like 30 pages and then I read 40 pages of Six of Crows. So I know I said I was going to start King of Scars, but what wound up happening was I watched episode 2 of Shadow and Bone, and after just seeing like the briefest escalation in Inej's story, I just wanted to go back and reread Six of Crows. So I think it's going to be kind of fun because I just read the Shadow and Bone trilogy, rereading the Six of Crows duology, and then moving on to King of Scars. But I am excited for that because I love Nikolai. I'll talk more about my feelings about the Shadow and Bone trilogy in my wrap-up, but I've just had breakfast and I'm going to keep reading The Mask Falling. I want to get to page like 120, 150 before I stop and switch over to Six of Crows. So that is my plan for now. It's just getting on 9 o'clock, so I have the whole day to read. And again, I'm in isolation, so I have nothing else to do right now. Also, the progress, phenomenal. Alrighty, it's been a little bit. I've had lunch and everything, and I am on page 171 in The Mask Falling, and I'm really enjoying it. This one is doing really great themes with the pacing, the world building, and the story as a whole, seeing how the entire world was affected by the movements in England, and then their movement against Ireland, of course, where Paige is from. So really, really interesting. If you haven't started this one, thus far, the whole of this story is taking place in France. So really interesting, in Paris specifically. So I took a little break to watch an episode of The Handmaid's Tale. I'm going to probably watch another episode or two before I get back to reading. The new season comes out on Wednesday, so I would like to catch up on what I missed before the new season starts, so I can kind of watch it in real time and not get spoiled. But I'm only on episode 9, so I have to kind of prioritize it. Hello, so it is the next morning. I've had breakfast, I've had a shower, I have put on Donald's shirt, and I am currently on page 323 of The Mask Falling. I'm really, really enjoying it. I stopped actually on a very climactic point last night, so I think I'm just going to sit here and finish it. I have maybe 100 pages left, and I just brewed myself a cup of peach tea, and I think I'm just gonna finish it off now before I move on and start rereading Six of Crows. I made it 30 pages in, but I decided I wanted to prioritize The Mask Falling, as I have a friend that's going to borrow it here shortly. As soon as I am out of isolation, I'm going to go drop it at her house. I didn't actually watch episode 3 of Shadow and Bone last night. I'll watch it tonight, but I was just really, really into my book, and I kind of forgot until it was too late. I sat down to read 50 pages, and I read 150 instead. So gonna keep reading this and hopefully finish it, and then I will come back with an update of my final thoughts on the book, or at least where I left it off, and then do a full final thoughts on my wrap up for the month. But I'm gonna keep reading now. Alrighty, so it's just getting on 1, and I just finished The Mask Falling by Samantha Shannon. This is book 4 in the Bone Season series. I had a really good time with this. This I would actually probably say was, I hesitate to say it because I literally just closed the book and finished it, but I think it was my favorite in the series thus far, besides the first one. It was very, very much action-packed. We saw the revolution move forward. I'm going to hold off my thoughts until my wrap-up, so I can think a little bit longer and think exactly what rating I'm going to give it, but I will say it definitely was my favorite in the series. It blew the others out of the water. It's a little bit chunkier than the other ones. I thought I only had 100 pages left, but I had about 150. So with that being said, I'm gonna end this one right here with the finishing of The Mask Falling, and then go ahead and start a new vlog for the week. I'm on isolation for quite a bit of time more, so I'm really enjoying these videos, kind of keeping me busy and giving me a bit of an outlet. So thank you so much for watching and spending the weekend with me. I had a lot of fun with this one, and stay tuned. I'm going to pick up Six of Crows next, and maybe another fantasy book to pair with it. And I will see you guys in my next video.